I am very excited to be here. So my name is Teri, and I have a teacher. His name is Derek O'Neill. He's from Ireland. And I feel very blessed to have a teacher this lifetime. What I'm going to do today is just share you who I am, what makes me make it through a day. How do I stand up here in front of people and be me? And I would say there are 3 things in my life that I have really learned to dance with. The first is my faith. Ever since I was little, I always had a lot of faith. I don't know why. When I was 8 years of age, I actually had an experience where I heard a voice that said, "You're not to join the society." Now, I was 8 years old. I'm like, what? But on a deeper level, I knew what this was about. I don't know why, but I knew that I was going to find something that was bigger than me. But I was only a kid, so how could I know? And I started to develop this thing I called faith. And I waited. I grew up. I went to college. I majored in physical education, and I knew that this was going to happen, this faith. And I found that faith. As I got older, I saw things beyond the physical world. I said, this is it. And when I turned 50, I found the teacher of my lifetime, and I said, this is what I was waiting for. So that's the first thing, is the faith. Now, I've been given a gift, and I believe everyone here has been given a gift. And God gave me a gift that I could sing. So I would always sing to bring myself up, to keep my faith. And I'm going to be singing with you tonight. So I wanted to ask everyone, before we start anything, is I want everyone to go inside, because we are going to learn and we're going to bring up our own faith. So I want everyone here now to just take a minute, and I want you to look at one thing in your life in this moment of time that you feel that you are ready to get an answer for, to feel some faith for, to get some clarity about. Maybe there's some suffering going on in your life. That one thing. And I want you to close your eyes, because that intention and that motivation is what I'm praying for everyone tonight, myself included, that we can see something. We can have mindful energy, and that you're going to get an answer. Maybe it won't be tonight. Maybe it'll be in your dreams. Maybe it'll be next week. But this is what we're going to do, is we're going to start bringing up that faith. And I'm going to take everyone, we're going to go on a journey, and then we're going to have a discovery. You might even get it in this room tonight. Sometimes it happens very quickly. So the first thing that we're going to do, before we do anything, is to bring in some music to help us find this faith. So everybody take a nice deep breath. Let's bring in some energy. While I'm getting the music, I want everyone to know that I call myself a mindful energy therapist, which means that anyone who works with me, or even on your own, that I take 100% responsibility for everything that happens around me. Even if I don't like it, and it's painful, and that's a lot, I'm willing to ask that I can see what is really going on. And then, through the faith, you have the journey. And then after the journey, you have the discovery. So I want to ask everyone to just take 3 deep, life-affirming breaths and close your eyes.
that there was something more. Somehow I lost what I was looking for. In my heart I heard a voice, like a memory with so much joy. Father, can you hear me? I'm coming home to you. I heard you whisper, I heard your promise of truth, calling me home to you. I know the road won't be easy. I made mistakes, and I've been hurt deeply. In my heart I feel your touch, guiding me with so much love. Father, can you hear me? I'm coming home to you. I heard you whisper, I heard your promise of truth, calling me home to you. How many lifetimes have I fought to get to this place of love and truth? And how many moments have I lost, scared and alone away from you? Father, can you hear me? I'm coming home to you. I heard you whisper, I heard your promise of truth, we're calling me home to you. Father, can you hear me? I'm coming home to you. I'm ready to know you, ready to love like you do. I'm coming home. Yeah, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. You.
When you're ready, you can open up your eyes, bring yourselves back into the room. It's very powerful to say God's name. It's not like you have to go in deep or anything. If you actually just say it and you watch yourself, witness the energy around you, it's like a vortex will start. Just breathe it. And all of a sudden you'll feel some things happening in your body if you can stay still, just by saying God's name. And we're going to try that tonight and see how it feels. So don't worry about trying to feel something. Just allow the vibration to happen. So we're going to start with the beautiful name of Sitaram J.J. Ram.
we're just going to say it. When my mind is scattered or I'm going off in some fear or something, if I sing this, it will help. So let's see if we can have an experience together if we can feel that vibration of saying God's name, Sita Ram, JJ Ram. So how we'll do it is this. John, we'll do number 4. I'm going to put the name up here so you can see it. Then after you've said it a few times, feel free to close your eyes because that will help as well. All right. Sita Ram, JJ Ram. 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 Take a deep breath in. Put your hands on your lap and allow all of the vibration to go right through your fingers. All right, now we're going to open up our eyes.
Now tonight, if you feel that your mind is wandering, when you feel that your mind is wandering, which of course it happens, you need to pull it back in. Breathing is the way to do it. And so tonight, if you find yourself going out somewhere, I'm going to teach you a very powerful breath, which is called the So-Hum breath. It means, I am God. I am not separate from God.
Or if you don't believe in God, because everyone is able to believe as they should. So you could say something that you do believe in. Maybe it could be, I am love. I am not separate from love. Or I am joy. I'm not separate from joy. Or I am here. I am not separate from being here. But I will say for myself as I teach it to everyone here, so I am God. I am not separate from God. So what you'll do is you'll say in your mind the word so as you inhale, so into your ajna, which is your third eye. And then you will exhale, hum, hum, all the way back down your spinal cord at the bottom of your spinal cord. So it's very, very easy. So, hum, back down. Inhale, so, and hum. Now do it at your own pace, and we'll just do it for a few minutes. So everybody just, so hum. I am God. I am not separate from God. There's so much going on around us. It's so easy to get scattered. How do we articulate who we are to the world when there's so much going around? We all have our own tools. We have our own way. We have our own gifts. One of the things that I do to help me do that is I use the so-hum breath. And I always come back to what I said before about mindful energy, taking responsibility 100% for everything that's going around me. Now there is a skill when you're doing the so-hum breath that no matter what thoughts go on, you just let them go by. You just let them go by. You let them go by. So another thing that helps on my journey is singing. So we're going to do another mantra. It's called Sitaram JJ Ram. And as you feel the energy is going to build up, build up, build up, put your hands out like this. Keep your eyes closed if you want. And just have the faith that you're going to absolutely start feeling the vibration of the highest consciousness when you say God's name. So we'll just have an experiment tonight and see how that goes. So I'm going to be playing Sitaram JJ Ram. Okay, I already did Sitaram JJ Ram, so I'll do something else. I'm going to sing for you one of my favorite mantras ever. It's called Asatoma. Has anybody here ever heard Asatoma? I put it to a tune back there. Awesome. Asatoma is saying, you're asking the highest consciousness, from the darkness, lead me to the light. From the unreal, lead me to the real. From death, lead me to immortality. Asatoma Satkamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma, Amritam Gamaya. Asatoma Satkamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Amrityorma, Amritangamaya. From the unreal, lead me to the real. From the darkness, lead me to the light. From death to immortality. From the unreal, lead me to the real. From the darkness, lead me to the light. From death to immortality. Asato Masakamaya, Tamaso Macho Dirgamaya, Prityorma, Amritangamaya. From the darkness, lead me to the light. From the unreal, lead me to the real. From death, lead me to immortality. Asato Masakamaya, Tamaso Macho Dirgamaya, Mrityorma, Amritangamaya. All right, everyone, we are going to do number 5, Haryo Namah Shivaya. Now, before we start with our faith, because we're going to be going into a journey soon, remember what your intention was before, because we're going to ask Lord Shiva for whatever it is that we need. And it's always said that if you ask with a pure heart, you'll get what you want, that God will always pull through. And I believe this is true. Everyone is going to receive and be on the path, and it's all going to work out. As I said, as Donna Marie said, everything happens for a reason. It's not meant to hurt us. It's meant to enlighten us. So, Haryo Namah Shivaya. Haryo, 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 Namah Shivaya. Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Namah Shivaya. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Namah Shivaya. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Namah Shivaya. Shivaya, Shivaya, Shivaya. You will take a nice deep breath in. All right, so we just saw a little of our faith. Now we're going to move on to a journey. Now I want to describe how I see this, and I got a little help from Deepak Chopra. Faith is like the lover, and we're all of this. So we are faith, we're the lover. Then comes the journey. That's the process of loving. Now the process of loving is really mostly what we're in a lot. The process of loving is the battlefield. That's our journey. We cannot grow unless we take part of the process, our journey. And it is in these moments that liberation will occur. It is in these moments of heartache, distress, suffering, pain, buttons being pushed, that our greatest triumph will happen. And we can sit and witness and accept and look at it. Many times when these things happen, we're completely unclear. That's where your faith comes in. Your faith comes in that maybe tonight when you go to sleep, you'll get a dream and God's going to say, And maybe not. Maybe it won't happen until next week. Maybe a kid will give you a flower, you'll get your answer there. Maybe you'll find inside of yourself that you can love yourself more. I mean, I can't say I'm only on my journey, but I will say that my faith, I always believe I'm going to get that answer, and I do, as much as an answer can be. I mean, we don't really know anything, but we can know what love is. So that journey is so, so powerful. And remember, there's no one else who can do this, just us, ourselves. So if you're walking in a state of unclarity, waiting for God to send you a message, it is actually a very powerful state to be in. Because, as I said, He's going to deliver it when you least expect it. So that's the journey. That's the process of loving yourself. To me, that's what life is all about. It's so exciting. I've also found, and I'll see if you guys agree with me, everything that's going on around me, I'm learning how not to base my happiness on that. I'm literally learning how to tap into my own happiness and my own joy and my own commitment. And that is such a mindful state to be in, and I'm still working on it, but I'm finding that when I do that, it's really great, because then you're not dependent on anything that is around you. And you can learn how to open up your chakra system, and you can learn all these other great energetic ways of helping yourself. So we're going to go into the journey. But again, before we go into this journey, I I want everybody to remember what we've talked about before, that one thing you needed the answer for, or something that's been really bothering you, or a communication that you haven't gotten from someone, or something, maybe it could be a pattern, the old loop thing, you know, the loop thing that happens again and again. It's like, this happened, why is this happening again? That maybe this is a moment that you would be able to see something that is going to help yourself. So, we're going to take our journey soon, but before we do that, I wondered if anybody had any questions or feedback or anything that they wanted to say, so we could open up the floor here. Does anybody have anything that they'd like to say?
He's going to actually be in town in 2 weeks. He's doing a workshop called Mum's List. He's coming in from Ireland. And the workshop is about this, but much, much more. You'll see a true master. And it's actually written, the workshop is about a book that's on the Amazon bestseller called Mum's List. I don't know if anybody has read it, seen it, but it's wonderful. It's about, it was written by a husband whose wife passed, and his name is Singe. It's kind of a funny kind of name. And he's a beautiful man. He lost his wife when she was about 38, and he was devastated. However, she was full of love, and she made a bucket list for her children, and it's all about his struggles and how he got through. So, and there's a movie that's going to come out about it too. So there's going to be a workshop where there are going to be wellness people going all over the world to help and support people take 100% responsibility for who they are and what they create. Okay, let's move on to the journey. Now, the journey we're going to go into is going to be about 45 minutes long. So I'm going to ask, and then I'm going to be using a mantra. The mantra is so beautiful. It's about wholeness. What I'd like to do is I'm going to, I might be touching some people on the crown because that brings it in. So when we have our eyes closed, I'm going to ask if you don't want to be touched, you do not have to, because I might breathe into your crown. Just put up your hand. Doesn't matter, you'll still get it because you're in the room and it's very, very powerful. So, what I'd like to ask you all to do is take 3 deep breaths and close your eyes. And we're going to start the journey. When it's time for the mantra to come in, it's called Om Purnam. And I'll ask if you would prefer not to be touched, just put up your hand and we'll make sure that you just hear the mantra rather than have any touching on your crown. Everyone just keep practicing your so hum breath. Journey, the process of loving yourself. When we are faced with our challenges, we can easily start to feel the need to escape the suffering. But the suffering is actually a good thing. Suffering reminds me of a smoke alarm system. You know how when the smoke rises, it becomes thick, and it's an indication that a fire has begun or is potentially going to begin?
Then comes that huge alarm. That's what suffering is. It's a warning system that we're out of alignment somewhere and suffering is happening to give us a lesson not meant to harm us, but to enlighten us. It's a great opportunity if you look at it that way, even in being in a loop, because you get to see something about our habits. In suffering, if you can concentrate, contemplate, and then meditate. So let's just take the first step, which is concentration. Now that's the courage to walk to the pond and to ask the water to be still, focusing on the present moment. This is mindfulness. And the first step in dealing with suffering, it is the acceptance of what is happening in the moment. So even if it doesn't feel good or it feels crappy, just keep breathing. Do your best not to go into it, just to see that it's there. Now comes your contemplation. And once you've mastered the concentration, go into contemplation. Quiet the water and ask it to be still so that you can see below the car, the tires, the broken glass on the bottom. And quiet your mind and commit to be an unconditional love for yourself. You may feel every experience going from joy to suffering, back to suffering, more suffering, back to joy, whole conglomeration. Accept it without judgment. And when a negative emotion arises, embrace it with a mindful state in preparation to be able to move through it. And remember, life is always changing. Quieting the mind is the key. So let's contemplate, quieting the water, looking at the bottom. Now we're going to move on to meditation, which is staying in a whole picture mindset. We tend to focus just on the problem instead of the big picture. But once you clear your mind, you are in meditation. You allow what is hidden in your subconscious to come to the surface. This is so it can be healed. Your wisdom comes from this place. Even if you're just doing the Soham breath, you are meditating, you are showing your faith to yourself, and that is enough. So, I am God. Hum, I am not separate from God. Your wisdom comes from this place of meditation. In other words, you can change behavior patterns that aren't in your best interests to ones that are. Pain and suffering is like an elevator lift. You don't have to go to the bottom before you get out. You can stop anywhere you choose. Now, many of you are probably having mixed feelings. Some of you might feel excited, some might be feeling trepidation, some minds might be going. But as best as you can, just keep following your breathing. Inhale, so, exhale, hum. It might even help to bring your concentration to your nose area. And let this opportunity for your thoughts to pass through as best as you can. And notice your habits and just keep breathing. As long as you're breathing, you're still in the game. All right, let's start with concentration. What is in my body now? Ask yourself, my psyche, What is it? Where is it that's causing me to suffer? What is it that brought me to this speaker in this moment of time? Concentrate on what it is that you need to look at and be at your pond, asking yourself to be still. You are focusing on the present and you are using your mindfulness in complete love and the acceptance of everything that is happening in this moment. Be strong, wise people. You are stronger than you think. Now allow your concentration to become deeper, and you're contemplating now and quieting your mind. And the water is becoming quiet, calm, and still. Your vision is becoming clearer, and you may be hearing something or you may be feeling something. Committing to the unconditional love for yourself in every moment. When a negative emotion arises, embrace it with a mindful state in preparation to be able to move through it. And remember that life is always changing, and allow things to change. Quieting your mind, your unconditional love. And let's move into the meditation, the whole picture mindset. Now what I'd like you to do is to focus where the suffering is and look at the suffering and acknowledge you have been a part of this suffering. What is it that you are wanting? Acknowledge that the suffering is there, but do not let yourself go too far down that rabbit hole where it is sucking you and your beautiful energy, but rather allow what is hidden in your subconscious to come to the surface so it can be healed. Let it come to you. We are not going to be involving ourselves. We are only going to be asking that whatever this problem is, we acknowledge that we created it and we want it to come to the surface so that it can be healed. Have great compassion for yourself using your wisdom. If you look at this part that has come out, there is something that you have learned. There is a behavior pattern that has not been in your best interest, that you can change to interests that are in your best interest. Talk to this part and negotiate a newer behavior, one that is of a higher intention, and know that this part wants that for you. Might not look like it, for you may have been caught in this loop for a very long time. Be strong. You are stronger than you think. Pain and suffering is like an elevator, and you don't have to go to the bottom before you get off. You can stop wherever you choose. Let that moment be now. Acknowledge that part and sit with it. Thank you for your service, part. You have helped me recognize what I no longer need to do in my behavior. I'm ready to heal. Now, if you're not able to hold that high vibration yet, you still made a great step by entering this room and the vibration of this room tonight, which states your intention to free yourself, to become whole, to become love, to be unconditional love for yourself. And for those of you that want, you may place your left hand on your heart. We're asking our heart chakras now to open for us. And our right hand's on our heart, over our left hand, and just hold it there. This is just an acknowledgement that you are whole. And you choose wholeness and that you can come back to a state that is neutral. Now with your hands over your heart, or on your lap if you prefer, you're going to say 3 things to yourself. You can even say them out loud and whisper them. I'm going to say 3 things about myself, but you say them about yourself. I am aligned. I am fighting the good fight. I am courageous. I am open. I am beautiful. Alright, I want you to say one more I am to yourself and then put your hands in your lap. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Now I'm just going to call in the Prima Agni, which means the fire of divine love, to watch over every single soul in this room, knowing that our intention is to become whole. And I'm going to bring in a beautiful mantra called Om Purnam. Om Purnamida. Purnamidam. Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya, Purnamedaya, Purnamevavashishyate. Om. That is the whole. This is the whole. From wholeness emerges wholeness. Wholeness coming from wholeness. Wholeness still remains. Om Purnamida, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamedaya, Purnamevava Shishyate. Om Purnamida, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamedaya, Purnamevava Shishyate. Om, that is the whole, this is the whole. From wholeness emerges wholeness. Wholeness coming from wholeness. Wholeness still remains. Allow the vibration in. I'm going to walk through the room now and just touch you lightly on your crown chakra. For anyone who doesn't want to be touched on their crown chakra, just put up your hands now and I'll see who you are. Thank you. Om Purnamida, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamedaya, Purnamevavashishyate. Om Purnamida, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamedaya, Purnamevavashishyate. Om Purnamida, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamedaya, Purnamevavashishyate. Om Purnamida, Purnamidam, Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya, Purnamidaya, Purnamevavashishate. Om Purnamida, Purnamidam, Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya, Purnamidaya, Purnamevavashishate. Om Purnamida, Purnamidam, Purnat Purnat Purnamudaccha, Purnavaya, Purnamevavashishate. Om Purnamidam, Purnamidam, Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya, Purnamevaya, Purnamevavashishate. Om Shanti Shanti. That is whole. This is whole. From wholeness emerges wholeness. Wholeness coming from wholeness. Wholeness still remains. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Just allow the vibration of the mantra to go through every single cell. It's now traveling into your body. Bringing such a beautiful vibration of wholeness. So just allow it in. Taking a nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Knowing that you are loved and cherished. And take all the time that you need. Just bring yourself back into the room. Shake out your fingers and your toes. Alright, everyone, I'm going to play a piece of music, and I think we're going to have a break. We're going to have some coffee, tea, and cookies. So, sounds good. Alright, now, I'm just going to see what type of music we should have before we move on. This is a lovely song. You can keep your eyes open or closed for this.
pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. 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 I'm not the mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that cause me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. My soul inside is all light, all light, all light, yeah, all light. I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light, yeah. I am divinity defined. I am the God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all. I am light.
All right, everyone. You can open up your eyes.
Welcome back. We're going to take a break. I'm leaving out a jar here. This is a complimentary mindful energy session with me, Teri. Just drop in your business card. I'm going to select one, and I'll leave right out here for anybody who wants to partake in that. Thank you, and we'll see you back in about 15 minutes, is it? Or whenever Glory says. Thank you. You do it. Let's go on. Hallelujah. Let's sing something else. Let's see. Oh, let's do Let It Be. And I'm asking now for the heavenly realms, higher consciousness, that we send this out from our room to anybody and all beings in the world who might be going through something difficult. And all those that are in that bowl too, that they hear this message of love. Let it be. So, let's sing. And, John, that's number 8. 8 slide. We'll put the lyrics up for everybody as well. When I find myself in my hour of darkness, she's standing right in front of me. I'm going to sing to you, I believe it's Scottish or it's Irish. But whatever it is, it's lovely. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. All right, everyone, we're going to sing Loka Samasta Sukhi no Bhavantu, number 7. It's part of our discovery and our celebration. Loka Samasta Sukhi no Bhavantu, by the way, it means may all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. So everyone, while I am finding the music, let's practice saying it together. Loka, Samasta, Sukhi no Bhavantu. Good. All right, now you guys say it again while I look for the music. Loka. Perfect.
Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu.
loca, summer star,
so you know
want to
loca,
loca,
summer star, so you know want to loca, summer star, so you know want to. And we shine like diamonds in the sun. Every one of us shine. We shine like diamonds in the sun. Every one of us. And we shine like diamonds in the sun. Every one of us, every one of us shines. We shine like diamonds in the sun. Every one of us may always be happy and free. May always be happy and free. Loca, summer star, so you know we want to. Loca, summer star, so you know we want to. Loca, summer star, so you know we want to. Loca, summer star, so you know we want to. And we shine like diamonds in the sun. Every one of us shines. We shine like diamonds in the sun. Every one of us. And we shine like diamonds in the sun. Every one of us, every one of us shines. We shine like diamonds in the sun. Every one of us, every one of us shines.
Beautiful. All right. I think I'm going to read a little something because we're winding down. All right, I'm going to ask the higher beings. I've got a book, it's called Mindfulness. So I'm going to ask, what do we need to hear before we move on to our next song? And I'm going to just open it up and see what happens. So, whatever message it might be, please send it to us. All right, here it is. Every choice is a choice for love. We should not be attracted to nor have an aversion to what is given to us in every moment, but embrace and accept positive and negative as good. One cannot exist without the other. Being in a state of mindful meditation allows us to embrace both. So that is our message. All right, here's another beautiful song for the discovery part. It's called It's in Every One of Us. It's slide number 12.
It's in every one of us to be wise. Find your heart and open up both your eyes. We can all know everything without ever knowing why. It's in every one of us, by and by. It's in every one of us to be wise. Find your heart and open up both your eyes. We can all know everything without ever knowing why. It's in every one of us, by and by. It's in every one of us. I just remember, it's like I've been sleeping for years. I'm not awake as I can be, but my seeing's better. I can see through the tears. I've been realizing that I bought this ticket and watching half of the show. But there is scenery of life and a cast of thousands who all know what I know. And it's good that it's so. It's in every one of us to be wise. It's in every one of us, by and by. It's in every one of us, by and by.
All right, we're going to try one thing together. We're going to sing a song, and we're going to make beautiful harmony. And all that you're going to sing is, the words are the song, or we are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. And I will sing that, and you guys are going to sing, we are opening, we are opening. Try it with me. We are opening, we are opening. Keep going. As may the heart chakras open up. We are opening. Singers in the crowd, don't be shy. We are opening. We are opening. And keep it going. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. We are opening up in sweet surrender in the luminous love light of the one. We are opening. We are opening. Sing it out. We are opening. We are opening. Keep it going. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light. Two more times. We are opening. We are opening. Last time. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. All right, everyone, it's almost 10. Before I go, I just wanted to ask if anybody had a question or anything they wanted to say before we do our final mantra together. Anybody want to say anything? Yes?
The song that you played, Every One of Us,
Yes.
reminded me of this beautiful experience when Ken Key, Handbook Dyer, coached this guy, had a training session called Opening Up, and then they played it during this session of the harmonic convergence in the middle of the night with this circle of candles and crystals. It just brought back that whole memory. And then they were showing people from all over the world, all different cultures, while they're playing that song.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
I saw you going like this back there. Yeah, that was it. Love it.
All right, anybody else have anything they want to say? Okay, I do. I have something I want to say. Thank you so much, everybody in this room. I feel that you have given me such a gift tonight to be in your beautiful presence, allowing me to grow, and it's always a give and take. So I say namaste to all of you, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
So we're going to close tonight with this beautiful mantra, and I'm going to ask that everything that happened tonight, that we close it and that we are surrounded in an orb of gold light for the intention that we asked for at the beginning of the night, that it does come to fruition and that we see something that we didn't see before, to bring us into the discovery, to bring us back into the beloved. I ask this on behalf of everyone here. Thank you. So we're going to say Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Oh, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, 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 Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Two more times. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste, everyone. Thank you.